Hi, welcome to this video. I want to talk about one of the central themes of this system of training. You hear that noise? I'm actually sitting at the airport waiting on a family member to come in to pick them up. But one of the central themes of this system of training is being proactive. Okay, understand, I talk about, so when you talk about, again, you hear trainers talk about causing damage to the dog by way of the trachea. You hear balanced dog trainers talking this way. You hear force-free trainers talking this way. Then what do they advocate? Oh, they advocate giving the dog more freedom. They get into this whole issue about body harnesses, and trying to find some way to create agreeableness. But then you never fix your dog. Okay, understand? Dog's pulling out in front, and always finding some way, using some mechanism, some device that it will still bring you into a managing a problem situation. You're either restraining the dog or using certain devices that are not going to be effective, okay, when it comes to creating what I call follower moments, okay, bringing everything to a point of a dog floating beside you, okay, actually seeing you, perceiving you the right way. So it's all about understanding, again, how to make sure all tools are a means to an end, okay, moving beyond certain tools, okay, getting to the point where the dog is totally focused on you at a very, very high level, okay. But again, the question is, well, how do you generate that? What is the kind of the secret? Well, it's about understanding, okay, in terms of the role of influence. Again, I talk about this whole issue about stinking thinking, okay. This is the issue that you won't hear any trainers out there engaging that way, okay. You're not going to hear trainers connecting dots that way. In fact, even when they use the word behavior, it's not even, it's out of context. You hear me talk about control manifesting, okay, an expressed state, okay. This goes into this issue of a dog's state of mind, okay. But think about the same thing. That's why I talk about the selfish child example. When a child becomes more and more selfish, guess what? Stinking thinking, okay. They don't walk into a room without, it's all about them, okay. It's like that selfishness is manifesting. Well, it's very similar. When dogs are social animals, right? Control manifests. This is why if you pay attention to a dog, and it's incredible to me. That's why I've done some prior videos on some of these balanced trainers. They're not dialed into that at all, okay? I mean, the dog's head's like pivoting, the dog is fixating. You see these trainers will talk about the dog loading, but they don't even dial in the right way anyway. They're not engaged. They're not intercepting any of it, okay? I mean, by the time they start hitting that button on a remote collar, I mean, it's too late, okay? The dog is already, control's already manifesting way beyond. And so that's the problem. Understand that this system of training understands, okay, the critical role, not just your role, but the critical role of engaging a dog's state of mind ahead of time, okay, because this is one of the key things. This is why we talk about connecting dots. Understand the reason you're going to a dog training in the first place for help is you're experiencing a relationship problem, okay. You don't actually hear trainers actually talking that way. It's almost like that's absent. So you're going to a trainer for help so you can teach your dog. It's like a learning-based exercise. Well, where's the language that lines up say, no, it's actually a relationship problem? Like, that's the thing that I don't even understand with trainers. But see, that's why they don't talk that way in terms of, I talk about stinking thinking, okay, about the role of influence. So understand this whole issue about, when you talk about the responses of dogs, even being able to reconcile the responses properly, there's none of that either, okay? They're always like, they're behind they're totally, they're not dialed in at all. They're totally behind the eight ball, and not in a good way. They're not dialed in this way. So, but here's the thing is, once you dial in the right way, once you understand that, no, it is about being proactive. It is about, intercepting, okay, dog state of mind, just as, then that's half the battle, okay. Understand that is going to create tremendous change with your dog, because it changes the context of everything. It changes the context of devices. The dog's going to be more agreeable, okay. The issue about being redirected on, that's removed, basically. high levels of challenge. That's not going to happen, because understand, when you're not dialed in and the controls manifest, and then you decide to jump in, you're going to be in greater conflict with the dog. Okay, understand, it opens the door to so many problems. So, my encouragement, okay, again, I'm just kind of touching on this issue here, but my encouragement is look beyond stuff. Like, actually pay attention and apply some critical thinking. Number one, you should be asking yourself the questions: why are you seeking help in the first place? What is it? It's a relationship problem. I mean, that alone should start sending you down the right path. Then what form does it take? Well, it's not a learning-based exercise. It's an intervention, okay? And that highlights your role, right? Based, again, on the social aspect of the relationship. Just like a parent-child, relationship. A child has hit the selfish level. It's not a learning-based exercise. It's an intervention. And your role is of paramount importance. And then the same stinking thinking scenario. As a parent, are you waiting? No, you're jumping on it. You anticipate, right? You're engaging, because then you're going to be more successful if you're consistent, if you're in the child's airspace the right way. It's the same themes. And then it's about a person, I talk about, it's a conversation. It's the language of the method, the conversation, right? It's what's being spoken through, right? The role, even in terms of leashes and how you're interacting with, but, the language being spoken through by way of those core ingredients: influence and control, the dog understanding the intent. Okay, I understand there's so much here, but I want to really emphasize the issue about proactive. Okay, I understand that's a big theme that's totally missing. Okay, balanced dog trainers, they're not dialed in at all. They're just like force-free trainers. I mean, I talk about, go watch some of my videos from my Flipping the Script series. There's a couple videos that really highlight that point, and I talk about it. It's incredible to me. It's like they're standing there and they're like, just common sense. What's a dog looking at? What's a dog, like, the body's leaning in? I mean, it's incredible. And you're not doing it. It's just like, well, we don't really, you hear the trainers talk, well, we're not really too concerned about what the dog is really looking at. I'm like now it's like, it was obvious before, but now it's just like, now you're really saying it, and it's like totally, it's amazing to me. So anyway, all to say is, I would encourage people to really think about, go and watch my videos. Understand there's a reason why I put out everything. The 2-week board and I just did two 2-week board and trains with 2 problematic dogs, and I went through day by day. I go through, I talk through every day, show everything, I talk through everything. Take the time and watch them, okay? And you'll see all the things I talk about, that the issue about stinking thinking, why I do train the way I do it. So my encouragement, again, that's one of the big central themes. If you get that, okay, if you get the issue about being proactive and the stinking thinking part and the role of influence, that's half the battle. Okay, you're gonna be miles ahead of balanced trainers right from that point. You're gonna be miles ahead of balanced trainers. You're gonna be 10 miles ahead of force-free trainers, but balanced dog trainers are basically the same. You're gonna be miles ahead. I mean, trust me. And then from there, just a matter of piecing everything together from there. Understanding. So, but again, if you're interested in the system of training, you want to know more, I have all sorts of, there's all sorts of options. Okay, it's through the online consult with me. I have my member area. Anyone can be a member. I have lots of extra video content in there, like trainer level videos. You can go that route. I have the courses. And so, even if you want to be a trainer of this system, the opportunity is there, okay? The online courses are there. There's 2 required, and then going from there. But this is a great opportunity, because look at the dog training world. Understand this is a great opportunity, because the dog training world's coming apart at the seams. You think that people aren't looking for answers? Don't listen to what these balanced dog trainers are saying. The force-free train, understand it's coming apart. There's nothing better than being able to sit down with a dog owner and be able to offer clarity, because that's what the system's about. Be able to talk through everything makes sense, and they see change happening right there. It's tangible. Okay, you can work. This is a complete system. I'll just say this is a original source, complete system. It answers all the questions. You're not going to find any other system of training out there anywhere like this system. That's not some marketing talking point. That is the truth. Okay. and it's because it's all out there. Okay, everything is transparent. There's nothing hidden. Go watch my videos. I put lots of great information on the video. I show everything. Nothing's edited. Okay, it's not like you see some of the trainers. You see one video of the trainer. It's incredible. Flipping scripts. He shows him walking out, you know, and dog wouldn't do it down. He leaves. He comes back. Oh, he's wearing a different shirt. I mean, like, what happened between the changing of the shirt? I mean, it's crazy. The dog training world is just so sliced and diced and edited, manipulated. It's all appearance based, all superficial, no depth, no critical thinking, no context, and blame shifting everywhere. That's what the dog training world is. It's the summation of it. So anyway, I encourage you, check out the information I put out. Lots of great information. Thanks for watching.